Who's there?
House.
House who?
James Orville House.
Your father.
He started the society 20 years ago. When he died, my brother and I took over.
How long ago was that?
10 years experience my brother Flim and I have in this business. Mr. Wilhelm, you will not be disappointed.
Call me Jacob, and I should hope not, Flim. I know a man who's been coming here since the 90s who swears by this place.
The 90s. The company was just starting out then.
Yes, well, he even claims he was good friends with an important man here, Cal Fender.
Ah, yes. Cal. The co-founder of the society.
Seems a lot younger than your dad.
He was. Our father, at 40 years of age, took on Cal as his assistant during the early days of the society, before it was officially founded. Mostly for handling the accounting and business side of things, which Dad was never particularly fond of. He was 18 when the society was officially founded.
Wow. That's young to be in a business like this.
No, we were 15. Pleasure doing business with you. The House organization is responsible for the deaths of thousands of hostile, oppressive, and otherwise morally disgusting pigs every year. By participating in this organization, you will be partially responsible for these deaths, even the ones you don't directly cause. Are you willing to accept that?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
Then here is your new employee training package, Abel. Welcome to the society.
I expect great things.
I assure you, you won't be disappointed. Your next mission. You did a fantastic job in the last one, Grim, so I'm sure you won't disappoint. If you keep this up, you may be in line for promotion. Brother, we need to talk. Hello, dear brother. Sit down, have a jelly bean. Lim, this has got to stop. What, offering people jelly beans? No, Thank you. Our father started the society to bring peace to the world, to rid it of scum. And are we not doing that? You've turned it into a business. That's not why Dad started this. Brother, have another jelly bean. Money is money, dear brother. Have you looked at our profits lately? I had to cut off donations to 4 charities just to ensure we stayed in the black for the last quarter. Do you even remember what HOUSE stands for, Vlim? Hostility and Oppression Underminer Society Enterprises. What? Still don't approve of the name change? Good thing the board agrees with it and has rejected your appeals to have it changed back 5 years running. It makes more sense with the E at the end anyways. Otherwise, how would one know H-O-U-S is pronounced house? They might think it's whose or how's. And you know why they've rejected your appeals to change it back, Flim. Because this is no longer Dad's secret little society trying to make the world a better place. This is a business. I can see you are steadfast in this, and that I will not convince you for now. But after I leave, I want you to consider this, and perhaps you will change your mind. The more innocent people you have killed, the more vicious the target on your back will become. People are a lot less willing to forgive the murder of an innocent man than of a killer. Bullshit. I'm done here. No, you're not done here. What you just said is not even close to being true. Goodbye, brother. You get back here and support your statement. You don't just say something like that and... What are you still doing here? I forgot to tell you. You're a dick. Get out!
Flim and Vlim's house cleaning services. Gibb speaking.
Hello. I would like to offer an anonymous tip about the whereabouts of a man I believe is of interest to you.
Sorry, sir. I have no idea what you're talking about. This is a house cleaning service. What man?
Cal Bender.
Gibb! My best intelligence agent. What brings you here?
Boss, you're not gonna believe this.
Abel Koch? That is her name?
That is my name.
That's a weird name. Come to my office. I have a mission for you. Grim, the mission was a success, I see. Well, of course it was. Our new client Jacob will be very pleased to hear this.
The mission report?
Even on my desk. Now, Abel, since you're new to this job, I've chosen an easy mission to start you off. The man will be completely unaware of your coming and shouldn't put up too much of a fight. This is your mission folder. When the job is finished, I expect to receive a mission report detailing how it went.
You want me to kill Cal Fender?
Yes. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, should it?
I just don't understand. Cal Fender was the co-founder of this organization. Why would you want him killed?
Has Flim not told you anything?
Well, he told me that Cal resigned shortly after James's death.
I'll explain everything. Have a jelly bean. They sent to you.
"10 years. Not a bad run, if I do say so myself." Wait. Why did they send you?
What do you mean?
What did they tell you about me?
Don't start playing mind tricks with me. You know exactly why I'm here.
Let me guess, they told you that
Yeah, they told me you'd killed James.
Of course. And you believe them without question.
My job isn't to believe or not to believe. It's to take orders.
This isn't the same house that I used to work for. In my day, agents weren't mindless drones.
You were second in command of a highly successful company. You had all the means to move up from your spot. I have no doubt in my mind that you had a hitman kill James. Or you killed him yourself. There's no way you're telling me this is just an extended vacation.
Well, in a way it has been. With the funds I took from the society, I've been able to live quite comfortably here. I stock the pantry with food for a year or so, and if I need more, I have more ordered up. Under an alias, of course. I haven't had to leave this apartment in over a decade. So, to answer your question, it's been a sort of extended vacation.
When the vacation's over, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
I know what you've done. Hello, brother. My intelligence agents are not as stupid as you like to think. Sit down, have a... Now, what did they do to deserve...
You issued a hit on Cal?
Yes, and you should be glad, I think. Have you forgotten he's the reason Dad's dead? Or are you really foolish enough to believe he was telling the truth?
He might have been.
Really? In such a position, prevented from becoming the leader of a powerful and successful organization by but one man, and he is coincidentally and conveniently the one to find that man's body, which coincidentally and conveniently disappears before our agents can arrive to investigate.
He said it was a suicide. He gave us the suicide note. It was Dad's handwriting.
And you believe all that? The forged handwriting was impressive, but the least he could have done was to stage a realistic suicide if that's what his excuse was going to be. Where did the body go? The suicide note asked Cal to dispose of it safely. If the police found the body, their investigation might lead them to the society and to us. Dad wanted to protect us. That would be why the body wasn't there when our agents arrived to investigate. How convenient. In any case, the money the House organization will receive from the dozen or so crime lords who have a bounty on him will be more than enough to pull us away from the brink of bankruptcy. That's what this is about, isn't it? You don't care whether Cal really did issue a hit on Dad. You just care about the money you'll receive from being the one to take him out, innocent or not. If he was so innocent, he would have stayed around after it happened. Instead, he went into hiding. Of course he did! With the way it looked and the rumors that had already been circulating that he wanted Dad dead, of course he went into hiding. He knew that we'd want him taken out for killing our dad. Exactly, because he killed him. You don't know that for sure. You can't send a hitman after someone unless you're sure. Dad never accepted a hit unless the target was proven to be truly deserving of death. You're insane. This isn't what Dad stood for. This isn't Dad's company anymore. If it wasn't for Dad, I don't care about Dad. I don't care. Vlim and Flim's house cleaning services, Vlim speaking.
It looks like the house agents aren't what they used to be. I'm disappointed. Is this the state you boys have driven the society into? Dad, be ashamed.
Cal, you're on speaker. Vlim is in shock.
Flim, you boys need to do better. Are all your agents as sloppy at their work? Makes me wish I had never left.
Cal, you son of a bitch, what have you done to my agent?
Your agent? Not the society's? You own the agents now? Well, you always were the business-minded one, Vlim.
I will have you killed. No, you won't. What are you gonna do to stop me?
You boys really need to work out your issues.
You're dead. Kane, you are the Society's most experienced agent. You've been with the Society for almost as long as I have. This is why I've always trusted you with information regarding my situation with Flim. Now, I'm gonna ask you for something I never thought I would ever ask anyone for. Kane, I'm asking for your advice.
Of course, Flim. What's the matter? Did you and Vlim have a fight?
He's too power crazy. We've all known since the day Vlim and I took over how he's wanted this society turned into a business, but it's getting out of hand. But he's my brother.
You want me to take him out?
No. I mean, I don't know. I can't see any other way. For years, I've always been the smart one, the one to come up with the ingenious plans to overcome any obstacle that's faced us, while Vlim sat back and counted the profits. But now, for once, I have no idea what to do.
You want to know what I think? I think, in order to figure this out, you have to ask yourself which you value more between the old society and its ideals, what your father stood for, or your brother Vlim. You see, Vlim may be an ass, but he has good business sense and invaluable contacts. Without him at the head of this company, society, whatever, it will be driven into the ground. You have two choices. You can let Vlim be the head of his company, make his profits, do what he pleases, and you can still go after hostile forces like James wanted. Or you can have him killed. Turn the society into history. All its ideals gone. Either way, at the end of this, there won't be anything left of the old society.
Anything left of the old society? No. No, see, that's where you're wrong. There will be something left of the old society, or someone. We can salvage the ideals of the society and what Father stood for without the company going underwater, without Vlim.
Without Vlim, but who would take his place?
I know a man who would be perfect for the job.
Cal? But we don't even know where he is.
I have access to the intelligence director's files. I can access them from my computer. With Lim gone, Cal and I can rebuild this society into what it was. Underminers of hostility and oppression for the spreading of peace and the ridding of scum.
But are you sure Vlim is your brother?
I know. And before today, I never would have thought that killing my brother would ever be the right option. I've always tried to stand for what's right, what's moral. But today, screw what's moral. With Vlim gone, I can run this society how I want it to be run. I've always been a pushover. Let Vlim drive this place in the direction he wants it to go, but not today. Okay. It's time to take Vlim out of business.
Going on a mission? Funny. I didn't think you were scheduled for a mission tonight.
And you know when all the agents' missions are?
No, but I know you had a mission last night, and I assumed you'd be taking tonight off.
What are you doing here? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. There aren't supposed to be any agents in the building unless they're on guard. This is a security threat.
Do you know what is a security threat? Vlim's top agent, dressed for a mission, heading in the direction of Vlim's bedroom in the middle of the night, and not in the direction of the building's exit.
Move out of my way.
Say please.
Was that a gunshot? What's going on here? Damn it, I knew we should have invested in bulletproof vests instead of hollow point bullets. Not to mention a cane gun.
Vlim, I've been watching from the control room.
What is this mess? What's happened?
Basically what it looks like, but that's not what's important. Do you remember that wire you had me install in Vlim's office?
Yes, of course.
Well, I've been listening ever since I saw Kane walk in on the monitors. Vlim told his whole plan. He's got Kane to take you out.
That bastard!
But wait, there's more. Vlim's on his way to Cal's place right now. He's planning on recruiting Cal to take your place.
Not if I can help it. And clean up this mess.
Yes, sir.
Who's there?
House.
House who?
How's it going, Cal?
You gave the anonymous tip?
Well, that was the plan. Were you ready for the agent when you got there?
No. They sent the agent in broad daylight. Since when does House send agents in broad daylight?
Well, then it didn't go exactly according to plan. All the killing, the countless deaths every year that I was responsible for. Even if we were undermining oppression, I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to put a stop to it. Cal agreed, so we put into action a course of events that would effectively remove us from the society. I thought with Cal and I gone, the society would fall apart within a month. I had no idea Vlim and Flim would step up and take over for us. So I went with Plan B. Get a spy who'd be in a position to know the inner workings of the place, who could tap all the rooms and have access to the security footage. Wait, living off the funds that Cal took before he resigned and the money our little spy was able to embezzle, which was a lot, until the tension between Vlim and Flim builds up. This was bound to happen eventually, especially with the company heading towards bankruptcy from the money we were stealing. When the tension is almost at a breaking point, put the final straw on them. Report an anonymous tip of the whereabouts of Cal, who readies himself for when the agent arrives. After taking down the agent, have Cal phone Vlim and Flim to egg them on. If all goes according to plan, they'd each send an agent to take each other out. The house organization would fall apart with no leaders, and the killings would be no more. That was the plan anyway. I guess it was close enough. Now all that's left is for Cal and I to go into hiding once more, seeing as they know where he's been living now. So, we'll find a new place to stay, a new life to live, one that doesn't involve senseless deaths.
Oh man. It was a little harder than I intended, but it out so evenly. It's just so beautiful.
Such a mess.
It's so pretty though.
I wouldn't consider this pretty.
I hope that take was good.
I sure hope so too. Okay.